So you've seen the girls on BookTok, BookTube, Bookstagram, and their cute bookshelves in the back filled with all type of different books, and it just looks so cute and aesthetic. And they talk about how fun reading is and the different worlds you can experience, which made you want to get into reading, huh? Or you might want to get back into reading. So let's chat about how you can do that if you don't know exactly where to start. Okay, so I'm a new Kindle girly. I haven't been a Kindle girly for a full year yet, but as a new Kindle girly who just got back into reading, I would like to think that I'm a good fit to speak on this topic. So as a reader, these are things that I did to get back into reading. If you're trying to get into reading or to get back into reading, I recommend going on TikTok. We got to do some TikTok research. Whatever type of genre, movies, show, whatever type of genre you like, you're gonna type that into TikTok and put book behind it. If it's a TV show, if it's a movie, comedy, books, urban books, you're gonna use the keywords that you would normally use to search up anything that you want to watch. You're gonna use that in TikTok to search up books, and it's gonna take you to BookTok. Maybe I should show you. Let's do what I'm telling you. Let's do it. So we on TikTok, so I'm gonna type in, I like urban fiction, so I'm gonna type in urban books, and there it is. So we're gonna press search. So now we have a bunch of people talking about urban books. Let's pick one that looks interesting. Her. Turn up that volume.
Coming out here addressing some of our book cousins who might have, you know, lost their mind a little bit. But friends, here are some books where the main characters are about that action. Because in the words of Big Lotto friends, I don't trust nobody about that blicky, because when ish gets sticky with that blicky, yay. Ducati Mall by Cole, Demon's Dream by L. Casey.
So Demon's Dream is actually what made me get my Kindle. But before we're gonna get into that a little later. Before we get into that, we're gonna go down here and press more, and then as you see, it says BookTok, Black BookTok, urban fiction books, book community. So I would click one of these so that it could take me deeper down the rabbit hole of more books that I might be interested in. So these look to be like romance books. I've seen a few of these, and I think Kennedy Ryan, I think she's a romance author. I don't know much about her, but I do want to read some of her books. But that's besides the point. We're gonna keep scrolling, and then you can save these. I like to, and then you can save these. Like if you see any that you're interested in, you can save them. Eventually you'll come across some books that keep showing up. A few books that a lot of people are recommending, you'll keep seeing those books, and those will catch your interest. At least one or two of them is going to catch your attention to where you're interested. The storyline sounds interesting. So after that, I recommend you go deeper into 2 to 3 books that you're interested in and do more research on those on TikTok, of course. If you want to go and do some like Google research or Goodreads research and all that stuff, you can. But I like to do my research on TikTok because I want to hear about the book. I want to see the book. I want to see their reactions. I want to get the vibe. Once you see books that are constantly being recommended after you search through the keywords, this can work for any genre. If you love romance, you'll type in romance books. If you want to get more specific, you'll type in black romance books. If you want to get even more specific, let's say you like grunge. I don't even know if that's a thing, but grunge black romance books. It could take you either way. It could be like black people in a grunge world, or it could be like dark. When you type in black, it could be like a dark, mysterious grunge book. Let's say you like fairies and you want urban fiction included with it. You can write fairy tale urban fiction or urban fairy tale, something like that. You just got to play around with the keywords. Whatever it is that you're interested in, you'll know, and you'll be able to type that into the TikTok search bar. And then you know the 2 search bars that TikTok has, the one up here and then it's the one down here. So I like to click those, and then I also like to go and read the comments and see what they're saying in the comments. And then sometimes the comments will have like a blue search bar. It'll have like a word like this one, like that one, restore me. You can click that, and then that'll take you into even more searches of whatever it is that you were initially looking for. So that's a way that I love to look for books, and that's the way that I started looking for books when I decided that I wanted to get into reading. So I went on TikTok, because who don't love TikTok? You need to go on TikTok. Who don't love TikTok? I went on TikTok and I did my little research and I came across the book Demon's Dream, and the book was long, but I was so intrigued by the storyline and the stuff that they were saying happened in the book. Like, they didn't give away too much, but I was so intrigued by their reaction to the book. I was so intrigued by everybody saying like, oh my god, this book is so good. And I'm like, what? Like, that book was one of the main recommended books. Hold on, let me get the book. So this is the book. This book was one of the main recommended books that I seen swirling around TikTok. I wanted to get into urban fiction, and I seen, like, that's another thing too. Whatever genre book you're looking for, it could have more than one name or one reference. So this was called smut, and this was called erotica, and this was called urban fiction. The proper name, I believe, is urban fiction, but this has other nicknames where if you search those nicknames too, this will pop up. You have to figure out little keywords. So it's just all about your interest. And after I seen this book recommended so much, I went deeper into searching more about this book. I think it was like 2 or 3 books that I searched with this to see which one I want to read the most, and this one came up a lot, and the book Product of the Streets came up a lot. But I chose to get this book, and this was before I had my Kindle, so I chose to buy the physical copy. And I didn't even think about how big the book was because I was so intrigued with the storyline and their reactions on TikTok. So I was just like, we gonna hop in, we gonna read it. And from beginning to the end, from cover to cover, this was a great book. It wasn't predictable at all. And you don't really know if it's predictable unless they tell you that it's gonna be predictable on TikTok, or until you get into it and start reading it. Disclaimer, there might be books that you think you're interested in and you're not interested in. That's why you do all this research in the beginning on Book Talk and become obsessed with the book and the storyline so that you can know what you're going into. I became obsessed with this book. I was so excited that I went and ordered it. This book was like, I think $30, and I decided to order it, and I didn't really think twice about it. $30 for a book for somebody that's just getting back into reading this, it felt crazy to me, but I was just like, I want the book. I ain't finding it no cheaper. I want it. I'm gonna get it. And once I got in the middle of the book, I wanted to keep the book. So that's another thing. I would say start off with the physical copy of the books, or go get it from the library if you can. I would say start off with actual books, because audiobooks I don't feel like it's like really reading. You're listening to audio, so you're not really reading a book. It's like listening to a TV show. I also heard somebody recommend to start off with small books, but no, I say start off with a book that you know is going to have your interest, and the only way you will know that is by diving into the research. I just showed you all the ways that I researched books, and then once I found a few books, once I found the Demon's Dream book, I did more research on that for days before I even ordered the book. And then the book was so good that I decided to get a Kindle. Another thing that I want to add, if you want to become a reader, or if you want to just get back into reading, create a cozy space for yourself to read in. Even if that's like you have on a robe, you have on a cute pajama set, your bed is made up, you're gonna sit in the bed and read on your off day, you plan to read in the morning, you plan to read at night. Whatever feels good and cozy, you have your snacks on the side of you. Whatever feels good and cozy, get yourself excited. Do your everything shower when you get out the shower, then get in the bed, cozy up, and cut on your heater if you like your heater on, because it is kind of cold outside these days. Cut on your heater and get that book and get to reading. Like, you have to get yourself excited. It has to be like, it gotta feel like a treat, because you don't want it to feel anything other than that, because then it'll be like, oh, I have to do this, and you don't. So on top of having a good book, a book that you're actually really interested in, that's the most important part. You have to actually genuinely be interested. And then you need to have a cozy reading space, even if it's just at your desk, even if you have like a beanbag chair, if you have a big comfortable chair. I want a big comfortable chair, by the way. Hey, if you're a brand watching this, sponsor me. But yeah, you just have to have a cozy reading environment, something that feels comforting, something that feels comfortable to you, something that is like your me time. If you want to read in a tub, you can read in a tub, but reading in a tub, when I first was reading in my teenage years, that was my thing, but these days reading in my bed before bed is more so my vibe. Like yesterday, I was in the middle of filming another YouTube video, so I paused on that video and then I ended my night off at 4 a.m. in the bed with some snacks, reading my book, and it just felt like luxury because I didn't have to get up early today. It just felt like luxury. So create that luxury, cozy reading environment for yourself. One last thing that I want to say before I end this video is, if you want to become a reader or you're trying to get back into reading, it is okay to start a book and not be interested in it or not want to finish it. That's okay. I try not to do that because any book that I start, I want to finish, which is why I do such deep research. But there was a book that I did start before I started this current series that I'm reading now. I started it and I couldn't really get into it, so I went back to the drawing board and did more research, and now I'm reading Jacquel J. Reading should be exciting. It should not be dreadful. It should not feel like a chore, feel like something that you have to do. As long as you have a good book, a book that you're excited to read, it will be exciting. You don't even have to be a cozy space. If you need a stress reliever, I would use reading as that. If you need breaks in between your college classes, if you need breaks in between work, I would say have you a good book. And you do not have to start off with a Kindle, especially if you're a beginner reader or if you're trying to get back into reading. Don't just go invest in something that you're not sure that you're going to use. I had to prove to myself that I would finish this book in order to get this. I told myself, if I finish this book, then I'm going to get me a Kindle because this book made me want more and it made me want reading forever. And then another thing is, reading, it's like ebbs and flows. Some days you might feel like reading, some days you might not feel like reading. Some days you might feel like you need to be productive, so you can't pick up a book. Some days you might feel like you need to pick up the book. So it's just, reading is essentially a hobby for real. So you do your hobby however you want to do your hobby. Don't put no pressure on it. That's why I told you, get a cozy space. Don't put no pressure on it. Just set yourself up for enjoyment, okay? So comment below, let me know if you want a part 2 to this video and I'll get it started for you. And thank you for watching this video. Those are the tips that I have if you want to become a reader or get back into reading. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out this video. I'm certain that you will enjoy this one as well. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.